Welcome back, boys. It's Persona time once again.
Hello, hello, hello. Sorry.
That there's no way that picked up on the mic, but like that was really. Salem was reading a magazine and basically just immediately tossed it over the shoulder and just like knocked over a bunch of garbage.
Yeah. Alta sent a magazine, and
Oh, that's funny.
I just was peeking around because I do like. I genuinely like makeup. I don't wear it a lot, but like I like it, and I tend to do more skincare stuff. So I was gonna see if anything new was announced that I was interested in.
Yeah, you used to dig around makeup a lot back in the day.
I like it, but it is also. Here's the thing.
Is it like a weird thing like being NB and makeup and
Yes.
all that?
Yes, but makeup. Here's the thing. I know logically, makeup is not exclusive to
Right? Yeah.
any gender. Okay. Sometimes makeup makes me feel like not pretty, but it makes me feel like a dragon. Okay, and the best way I can describe it, like a very pretty dragon. Okay. I don't wear makeup to look nice. I wear it to feel a little more confident, if that makes sense.
Right.
Sometimes it genuinely makes me a little dysphoric, which is weird. But yeah, they also have perfume samples in here.
You can hold no more personas.
Oh my gosh, I do like the smell of that one.
For the record, I found a different fucking guide for this social link. I'm just gonna see if this one works.
Smell that one. That's Prada Milano, right on the white.
Okay. Yep, that smells like plastic with perfume on it.
No, that's just the perfume, how it
Requires
smells.
Sacrifice.
Ocean Luna Rosa? Sorry, I'm doing this on
Is that
stream.
enough?
Well, scratch and sniff action. You don't even need to scratch and sniff. You just open the paper. Ooh. That one's very cologne. Like, I think that's cologne. Careful, it's very strong.
Yeah, that smells like everything I wore in middle school.
Oh, that smells like Jameson. It smells like fancy Jameson, actually. Holy fuck.
You change
That
your mind?
perfume,
Justine, you
or
handle this.
not
Meet
perfume,
here.
not cologne. If you were to get 3.3 ounces of it, is
Is this what you always do? This is
$145.
your power.
Literally, who cares? Like, who gives that much of a shit?
Now
I
check.
mean, to be fair, I am hooked on number, I think it's 68 by Sol de Janeiro. It's kind of expensive, but it's not that expensive. And it smells like dragon fruit and vanilla. I got some more. Hold on. J'adore.
Select the skills
Eau
you'd
de
like to inherit.
parfum by Dior. Holy fuck. 5 ounces of this perfume is $214.
Wow.
Ew. This smells like something you'd find in a thrift store that has gone off.
Yee. Yee. Why are we doing? They can't see us doing this.
I don't know. It's interesting.
Fancy Jameson would be like, shall I ask the butler to launch the rock or the fortress for the evening? Josh with the resub.
Hey.
39 months, god. Motherfucking damn.
And then the last one we have
Appreciate
is
you.
Versace Bright Crystal.
What's I need?
Oh wait, no, we have 2 Versace's. Hold on. This is second to last. My bad.
Holy
Holy
fuck.
fuck, Pepper.
Happy. Nice.
Honestly, that one doesn't smell too bad.
Hmm.
It smells like
I changed the
Middle
missed
school.
everything you said. Hello. I said, hey, buddy, thank you for the resub. God motherfucking damn. 39 months.
And then Versace. I think this is cologne.
Finished for now?
Ugh.
Apparently,
Yeah,
if we
that.
use
You have walked.
cloth
This smells like
with
old man cologne.
Anzu. Can we stop doing this?
No, Babby, this is the last one.
Okay.
Old man cologne.
This
All right.
fee is required, then accept this
Thank you
persona.
for doing the
Time for some
perfume
confusion.
tour, I guess, from the Ulta magazine.
Oh my god, it actually worked. Okay.
Why does she have balls on her head?
Salem meets Smell-O-Vision. Yeah, perfume review lie. She's gotta be with the most dissonant ideas ever. Literally, though. We'll take technical damage. Medium wind. Megiddo.
Yo, like Spy Kids 40.
Gotta make sure we have.
God damn, that movie was.
That movie certainly was.
I had a DVD of that movie, so that's the only Spy Kids movie I've seen.
I watched the video game one.
Yeah, I think that's 40.
No, isn't that Spy Kids 3?
I thought it was 40 because you had to wear glasses.
No, yeah, 3 is...
Oh.
No, 3 is the one where they get, like, fucking sucked into a video game.
Okay, then that's the one I've seen, not 40. Mine is 3. The ideas they thought would be immersive in the 2000s. Y'all remember Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
Yeah, it was like the same people, I think.
That did horrific things to me when I was a child.
40,
Like, that is why I'm bisexual.
40 might be game related too. I've never seen it. It might be.
I still remember that fucking song that little baby Taylor Lautner would sing.
Yeah. Alright.
I could tell Salem's very scent driven because every time Summer gets anywhere near her, she mentions his cologne.
Yeah, see, this is bad. Like, now Titan can make fun of you very specifically for the shit you wrote in your book. Sharkboy and Lava Girl did
I never fucking realized that, but yeah, I guess I am.
Sharkboy and Lava Girl did horribly on IMDb, but not worse than live action Snow White movie. See, the thing is, was Sharkboy and Lava Girl that bad? I don't think I've watched Sharkboy and Lava Girl since, like, puberty.
Jameson, close your eyes, shut your
that
mouth.
Part was stupid. That part was stupid, yes. But, like, was that actually, like, bad? Was it, like, a bad kids movie? Like,
yes.
Was it?
I mean, George Lopez was that.
It's funny to watch. Yeah. I feel like there was a legit sentiment for a while to the end goal of all video games to, like, sort out online real minus the people fucking dying part. You don't know that.
Funny to watch wasn't great, though. Yeah. Kind of looping around to what Titan said. I guess that's just weird to think about because I guess I've never really thought about that. I don't know. I feel like the first thing I notice about a person is their eyes. Like, eyes are a gateway to the soul, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, like, if somebody smells good, I'm like, hell yeah. Like, hell yeah. This is gonna sound really...
I feel like the first thing you notice is if they have giant knockers.
No! Connecting between, like, shit like Smell-O-Vision and experimental VR video games is the idea of the more realistic it is, the better.
Yeah, because they want you to be, like, immersed in everything.
Well, now I'm gonna feel weird, but I'm gonna say it anyway. When we first met David, I was like, oh my god, he smells exquisite. He, like, I don't know what body wash or whatever the fuck he used, but, like, he smelled great.
No.
And, like, I'm like, damn.
No, Jameson,
David's got it together.
First thing someone knows how fat their ass is. Ah, right.
No.
Jameson, look at her ass.
Stop!
Jameson! Look at her ass!
You're so mean to me! No, usually it's the eyes, then the knockers.
Okay, this one says we can use a Lilum for this one. I'm gonna scream. Hold on.
Yeah?
This is covering, the half I was torn. That's really surprising. I spent most of that day on a train. Maybe it was a fucking nice smelling train.
No, like, you just smelled like a cologne. Like, I don't know cologne names or whatever, but, like, I remember when I came up to you and we gave you a hug and I was like, oh my god, he smells great.
There we go.
I see. A strong
Oh, so I skipped over them talking.
It's the lad.
I skipped over them fucking blabbing, but because this is Persona 5, they've said the same shit we've seen them say 5 times already.
Yeah. Well, hey, good to know. Yeah.
Let's see. So this guy needs...
But I guess I've never considered that, but I guess that is true. But I would
don't
still
have
say
enough
I know
fucking money!
Yeah? Can you sell your personas?
No, but we do need to go back into
The
mementos.
The depths.
Are you finished? What? It is time.
But I would still say eyes first. Absolutely.
Nice.
Without a doubt.
Eyes smell titties. Got it.
Yep.
Okay. So I believe. Let's see, who's around. Fucking goddamn it! I'm not stupid enough to talk to Oya. I'm fucking set.
What's that noise?
Was one noise?
Is this that water heater?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe the regular heater if that's on, but.
That might be it. I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on the scent thing. That's so funny. Like, that's just something I haven't even realized about myself either. It's like, also, this is also gonna be weird, sorry. When we went to Titan's house...
Oh, it's only now gonna be weird?
Yeah, when we went to Titan's house,
wait,
in
I
his
probably have
bathroom,
garbage
he
soap.
had lavender soap, and it smelled so good, and I was like, oh, he's got lavender soap. Hell yeah.
Well, that's different. That's soap. Like, well,
No, but most people don't notice shit like that. And I was like, oh, it's lavender, and it's not the shitty lavender smell. Like, sometimes there's a fake lavender smell that's gross. He had a very good lavender.
I guess that's fine.
I thought about that soap for a while.
that's still
did.
not enough, but that's a good
Made me happy.
start.
One of the most ego-boosting comments I ever got was I was in a college dorm hallway getting ready for a date, and this girl walks by me, turns to my then-girlfriend, and says, I kid you not, oh my god, he smells amazing. You need to fuck him tonight.
That's wild. What a fucking trooper. Just wingmanning immediately. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Let's have burger. Burg.
Was certainly some type of sentence to leave someone smell, says the one who you're like, Takumi, step on me. It's Watkins soap. They have a factory in Winona.
Neat.
Thank you.
Yeah. Burger.
Out here getting the local soap. Fuck yeah.
It's probably cheaper.
I mean, honestly.
Hey, we have 4 guts.
All right.
I don't know if that's even gonna be helpful for
It's
anything.
good shit. It is good shit. It smells nice.
Oh, who the fuck is texting me now?
Okay, I didn't know I would go crazy for that kind of thing back then. Salem agrees. It smells good.
Yusuke is gonna fucking be here again tomorrow.
And then Jameson, it's funny because he uses like this what the fuck was that?
You mentioned my name, I'm panicking.
Why are you panicking?
I don't,
It's just talking about the smells again.
Oh.
You use like this Suave soap, but it smells like Irish Spring, but it's not Irish Spring.
Indeed.
And then you use Irish Spring deodorant.
I do.
So you smell like Irish Spring, and it makes me happy.
I mean, yeah. Not to be like TMI or anything, I guess, talking about the brand of deodorant I use, but like, well, the reason I use the Irish Spring, because I don't use like Irish Spring brand, I use like the Irish Spring Speed Stick, because I think I'm allergic to like whatever the fuck's in it, because like a lot of brands of deodorant are not great for
No.
me.
No, they're not. You get very bad rashes.
Don't even know what kind of brand of shirt you buy. Because, like, getting a little too personal. Josh, we have talked about jacking off for, like, an hour straight before.
Yeah?
Yep.
That is such a straight man activity.
We've also talked about jerking off for an hour gay before.
Yo?
Yo?
Jameson's coming out stream?
Damn right. No. What the
That one was more fun.
That's fair. What the fuck was I doing? Cats.
Mementos.
We can't do that right now. It's nighttime.
Mem the toes.
It's nighttime at the moment. Can
Never gets
we...
confused. I want to make a coffee.
Is Takumi around at night?
I should have made a coffee before I came down here.
Don't pass out, okay?
Damn, we can't do it
Take
right
care.
My sister for my birthday found me Doritos body wash, which if you don't know is a brand of Mexican soda I really like. I did indeed use it, and it's not bad. It's like orangey, but like Mandarin soda shower, the fuck? Incredibly random. That's amazing.
That sounds fucking... I would use that. That sounds great. What the fuck? Like,
Citrusy, like,
I should really be more
60
conscious
is
of the
nice.
digital footprint I leave on this channel. Oh, fuck it. Jorking it raw.
At least use lotion or lube. Good lord.
Ah, fuck it. Jorking it raw.
Don't-
Raw!
Use Astroglide, you fucking dumbass.
Why did I think you were gonna say use acetone?
It'll make it raw. It'll make it raw.
It
burns.
It burns!
My frenulum, no.
Frenulum, that's gonna be an enemy-ulum by the time you're done with it. I should kill myself after this.
Yeah, Jameson, you want help?
You still feel, yes.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Use sulfuric acid? No.
Alright, now let's get the last mementos.
Feel as though I could melt.
Sorry.
Yes.
I don't know why that screen made me stim. I think it was Morgana.
Is Morgana really that cute?
No. Morgana's scary. At least when he's like here, he looks
Begin the infiltration.
cartoony.
Keep your head in the
But
game.
in the real world, he's a scary looking cat. I don't know why I stimmed. I'm sorry.
You're fine there.
Well then.
I hate how whenever I do it, like my front tooth kind of, or not my front tooth, but
Huh?
my teeth are crooked in the front. So whenever I stim, there's like a small little squeaky noise that comes out of my mouth, and I cannot help it.
Oh, is that what that is?
It's air getting sucked through between my teeth.
I thought you were doing that with your mouth. Like, I thought you go like a, huh. Anyway.
If anyone I know finds this channel, I'm cooked. They're gonna endlessly tease me and say, "Man, I'm not feeling great today. Maybe you should make a doctor's appointment."
There's a lot on the internet to betray me. Don't look for it. This is a threat.
David out here getting his temperature taken by Takumi.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir. You die!
You die! Well, that was a short one.
The way you say that pleases my brain.
You die!
I don't know why.
I think you just like that stupid voice I do, because
I
it's
do.
very similar to when we're playing TF2 and I'm on medic, and I'm like, the evil fucking medicine wizard is here.
Yes, the evil fucking medicine wizard. Why is it going up? And really fast. Okay, I'll stop.
Well, I'll stop. No one else is going up. Oh!
Takumi's ass.
Fusion Hex.
Hello. Beans. What the fuck, bro? He's snoring.
He's eepy.
He is. I'm upset. I should have made a latte.
The enemy is weak, but wind won't do much to it.
Do you think Walmart has a door to the Velvet Room? I think Walmart has 3 doors.
You think Walmart is a door to the Velvet Room?
Walmart has the knockoff Velvet Room. It has the corduroy room. The corduroy room is either you're gonna meet a man who talks about personas, or you're going to turn into a piece of steak, and there's no in between. The second door is the door to the deli.
Victory!
Humans are cooked in the oven.
Right.
And third, Walmart is a door. I don't know why I stuttered. Sorry. Walmart is a door to the Shadow Realm. Canadian persona be like, "Welcome to the denim room."
You're not too tired after that.
The third door is the door to all layers of hell, like literal hell.
In IKEA, there's like 4 doors to the Velvet Room and 1 door to the Walmart Velvet Room.
The corduroy room. You skipped something, you fucking.
I went back for it.
You fucking.
You fucking!
You fucking. I am chronically online. Holy fuck.
That just came out? It's pretty good.
More than half of my stupid
Tell what's new or old anymore.
verbal stems are just memes.
Random animal fact.
Did you know that When humans blush, the inside of their stomach also blushes.
It's not an animal fact at all.
Yes, it is. Humans are animals. Fuck you.
Elsie, you said that yesterday.
Did I?
Yes.
Did I?
Yes.
Fuck.
Josh wants another one.
God damn it, Josh. Fucking.
Did you know that one of the most efficient hunters in the entire like world is dragonflies? Like they have like a 90% success rate. Can I request a frog fact? Sure.
What the fuck?
There's a certain species of frog. I don't remember the exact one because I don't think this is an all frog thing, but when they throw up, they just sort of cough up their stomach and then just whoop right back in. And it just does the same thing basically.
There were kids watching us fight at HEMA today, and one of them said, "Hit him in the yacht."
What the fuck? Why? I don't know. I didn't invent frogs. Take it up with God.
Yeah, that is crazy though about the dragonflies. Are dragonflies cracked? Absolutely.
It has to do with some bullshit of like the way their eyes are set up. They can like basically see in like every direction, and they can fly super fast, so they can basically predict where the shit they're hunting is going to go. Basically, they can lead their shot incredibly well.
I'll give you an additional related fact for free, Josh. That'll happen with deep water fish when you pull them up from deep sea fishing. Because of the pressure changes, their stomach will come out of their mouth.
Yeah, that makes sense. Dragonflies are reading your inputs, basically. I can see the future, and you're gonna do that.
Got a new mask, Joker.
Now, granted, I don't know what the fuck dragonflies eat.
Bugs,
I know bugs, but I don't know what kind of bugs.
like flies.
Hey, Saf, how you doing? Is that where Pukumuku comes from? Pukumuku is like a sea cucumber, and sea cucumbers can do, like, very similar shit.
Pukumuku needs a snuggle.
Do you remember which one Pukumuku is?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
cute. He's a little white dude with the little black tips, right?
Black with pink, and then, like,
Yeah.
his, yeah.
Yeah, he's a cutie.
Um,
They need to make a Pokemon based on a fucking, what is it, a sea rabbit?
oh, yeah. Yeah.
Those are cute. They're just giant snails without shells in the ocean.
The Shellos is based on a very similar creature.
No,
It is.
doesn't count. I
Um,
want a sea rabbit Pokemon.
in the Gen 7 games, which we need to get to at some point, there is it's not really a mini game because you don't do anything, but
Try making it sleepy.
you can end up on like a beach where there's Pukumuku just like laying around, and like an NPC will basically pay you to walk up and just fucking baseball pitch them back into the ocean where they belong.
Awesome.
And like they're just sitting there, like they're not doing anything, like they're not hurting anybody, they're just sitting there because they're fucking Pukumuku, they don't do much.
We need a Noctowl evolution so Noctowl can actually be good.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
On? Hello? What the fuck? Why is she laying like that?
They're hurting my beachfront property value. I mean, to be fair, if you were on like vacation in Hawaii and you looked over and there's just sea cucumbers everywhere, you'd probably be a little put off.
And not a normal flying type. Well, you could probably do like Dark Fairy or something and make like this fucked up owl.
Just make him like dark flying. Like the flying part's fine. Or make him psychic or something. Like flying is a good type, unironically. You know what? Hold on.
But consider. Make him like a Dark Fae owl.
Owl's already just like that.
Hi.
He's already a fucked up fake creature just by being an owl.
I like owls.
There we go. I'll just use that up.
Dark or ghost or psychic?
Yeah. I want to learn how to make like a ROM hack. I know the very basic gist of what you would need to do. I just haven't like sat down and done it, you know.
Make a ROM hack of Ocarina of Time.
I meant
And
to.
my life is yours.
I meant for Pokemon, but
All types, Gen 2, desperately need more of.
yeah.
The beaches here have a specific window in late August where the water is just packed full of fucking jellyfish.
That sounds awful.
That's scary, first of all. Second of all, where the fuck did that come from?
We're talking about the Pukumuku Beach.
Oh, yeah, that's right, sorry. I didn't see the
Ye-
connect.
Now the question is, should I sit here and hope that fucking Josie shows up again so I can...
I thought it was Jose.
It's not. so I can get the will seed we missed, because
Yep.
that costs like 400 flowers. I just hope he shows up again.
Yep. Yep.
Unrelated to Noctowl, we just need more ice types, but we need more good ice types. But you could make a regional variant of Noctowl that's an ice type, right?
We need more dark fairy types.
Make him a fucking make him like a snowy owl or something. Buff up his special attack.
As much as I don't like Grimmsnarl, I like the idea and concept of Grimmsnarl.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, we need more, like, fairy types shouldn't all be like, I'm Tinkerbell, oh my god. It should be like dark, scary fae.
Can't hit the enemy's weak
It
spot
should
with
be
it.
trickster demons. It should be, like, fairy type does not mean all girly and pink. Like,
Yeah.
make it
Good skills.
fucking scary, please.
Ice type was a legendary game below type that was just invented. That's wild.
We should also get dragon type Eevees.
Well, I mean, there'd only be one dragon type Eevee, but yeah.
You know what I mean.
I mean, ice types that aren't just slow yeah, exactly. Make more of them, like, statted up like Weavile or something, and, like, they're fine.
You're so gorgeous, Panther.
You know, the thing ice is the worst at being.
Boring, but we might as well keep it.
No time to waste.
Nice work.
We do got to do the Gen 7 games at some point, but, I do think I want to do the GameCube games at, like, before we do that. Because I think you'd really get a kick out of them.
Yeah. Did you see my thing?
About the jellyfish?
Yeah, we saw the jellyfish.
Or did you say something else in between that?
Can you collab with Dusk to make a ROM hack of Platinum where the Chimchar lane is re-spirited into a fusion with Soul Bad Guy?
I don't know about that one, but...
Sorry, David.
Jameson, I'm not giving you the option to pick Linton. Why did Linton get caught by the Autobot?
That's weird.
Did I add that? I don't remember doing that.
I think you did.
I don't remember doing that. Why would I do that before we even did Gen 7?
It's like Craig all over again.
Maybe. You probably don't being shads about it. Fair enough. So I looked it up. Ice has 65. Fairy has 74. God damn. Yeah, I cannot impress upon you. I'm not kidding. You're not getting in the option to vote for Linton, so.
Now's our chance to
Go down.
look. There's an
I also want to make a ROM hack. It sounds fun, doesn't it? Like,
no holds barred. Still fight.
and it's apparently, like, pretty fucking easy nowadays. Like, the decomp is super, accessible. You know, there's a lot of tools that kind of do most of the work for you. The thing that would get me is I would want to, you know, make, like, you know, Fakemon, and I need to, like, get good at, like, sprite shit for that, but, like, you know, I know a decent amount of Photoshop at this point. I can figure it out, but...
I feel like they could have given her a different pose for that.
Because that's just her knockdown pose.
I know, but
Salem, it's on, it's Persona 5, we know what, they know what they're doing, we did...
I don't like it.
Jim started phoning in his entire project in high school, managed to make a Pokemon game. See, there's a difference. Fuck school, Pokemon's awesome. The entire reason I picked that project, which for just reference was about game design, was because I knew none of the boomer-ass teachers in our school were going to know enough about it to call me out on it. Because I did not care. Because I was also the first one who had to present out of the entire school, so I had the least amount of time.
Weren't you... Excuse me. Wasn't it with RPG Maker or something?
Yeah.
I just remember Mr. Cluckles or whatever, the little chicken guy.
Yeah, because one of the default things was a chicken, so I thought it was funny. I assume there's tools for it, because I don't think you people are contemplating direct hex edits. I wouldn't want to hex edit either. There are tools, but some people do just do it that way. But there are ROM hacking tools that, like, basically give you an interface to work with. And there's, like, the decomp, which gives you just more access to whatever and blah, blah, blah.
Caveat, still a shit game.
Yeah. But,
Now's our chance to strike.
it's,
Ravage them.
The thing is, basically, it's one of those things where I know it can't be that hard because I've seen what some people make for fucking ROM hacks, and there's so many ROM hacks that are just dog shit. Like, there's no way, like, an idiot didn't make it, you know what I mean? So it's like, it cannot be that hard. Right. Like, I'd want to make it, you know, decent. At the very least, you know.
Check out this new skill.
You know, that.
Okay.
A complete victory. Now
I
let's
still do
keep
not
going.
have enough for you, you dumb
that's
child, because you need like 400,
Doing
I
good?
think. I'm on 3D stuff, so I made a game I've been having visions of for like 18 months. Good for you, man. That's awesome.
That is awesome. We'll play it when you're done.
Alright, we gotta fucking...
I've always wanted to be like the creative director for the idea of a game, but physically making it, fuck that noise.
That's fair.
Like, I always wanted to do this video game of, and it's sad, obviously, but it's about a dog who's trying to figure out where his owner went.
Twilight Princess.
What?
Huh?
No. But, like, you find out at the end the owner, committed the die.
Right.
But, like,
That definitely sounds
wanted-
like some artsy bullshit indie game that would have come out like a few years ago.
Right. But, like, you'd be like a little corgi dog, and some of it, like, most of it would be like a side-scrolling style game, but, like, there'd be some puzzles and stuff, too. And, like, the dog would just be trying to, like, discover all the clues or whatever. And, like, you know how, like, they always say, like, cats and dogs can, like, sense things on the other side.
Yeah.
I would do, like, a concept where you'd have to kind of switch between those senses of the real world and, like, the spirit world.
So, like, actually Twilight Princess this time.
Well, no, not actually Twilight Princess, but I mean, like,
No, I get what you're saying.
to, like, unlock a puzzle or to get another piece or to progress, you'd have to do something small in the spirit world and, like,
Right, yeah.
find clues that, like, yeah, your owner did die.
Right. Vote now on your phones if you think give a better netcode than games based on 2000's Armored Core. Did you guys ever play Little Misfortune? No, we played the other one. Franbo. We played Franbo. But same people. We might do Little Misfortune for this Spooktober, just because, from what I understand, that's basically the same game but better.
Yeah.
And, like, I liked Franbo despite the issues we had.
Yeah,
But-
me too. But, like, with that game, I also wanted it to end where it's like you literally cross the Rainbow Bridge to go meet with your
Right.
owner. So it had like a bittersweet ending. But
Persona learned a new skill.
See, my issue... it's not bad. I guess I don't need Flashball.
I feel like every Spooktober has at least one crash out.
That's, no, that's because most horror games are bad. What the fuck was I about to say? My issue with the whole, like, I want to make a game thing, because I've wanted to, like, make video games since I understood that was a thing, like, a normal person could do, right? Like, you didn't need to be, like, insanely trained to do. Like, basically when I learned, like, indie development was a thing, right?
Yeah.
My issue, though, is I don't think I would trust anyone else to work on it with me because I'm an asshole perfectionist type.
You are not an asshole perfectionist, but you have a very specific vision, and if that changes from what you want,
That takes care of this.
you
That makes-
definitely struggle with that.
Yeah, because I'm an asshole perfectionist. And that's the
Well-
problem, is, like, one-man game development is not easy, despite what the dude who made fucking Cave Story would have you believe. I'm kidding, that dude took, like, 11 years to fucking make that.
No holds barred.
I am thou.
It fucks me up to think that Lethal Company is made, updated, and maintained by a single random furry in a basement somewhere.
Wait, is it really?
One guy.
All right.
It's just Zeekers. Just him.
Easy, I'm young.
Awesome.
All he's made before that was, like, random indie horror projects that are on Steam.
Awesome.
The thing that actually makes it hard to make games when something turns out to be fun in your head when it's lame when it's actually made. Yeah, well, that's a big creative thing you need to learn. You might have heard the expression, like, murder your darlings. And that's basically coming to peace with the idea that I really like this idea, but in order to make my project work, it needs to not be in this in any way at all, right?
I've had a lot of that with my books.
Yeah, cool, because that's the issue, right? You get attached to like one idea, and you can't fucking get past it when the solution literally is, just don't fucking do it. You know? Because the thing is, with any of those ideas, in like any creative medium, just use it later. It'll fit in somewhere else. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You just don't, you know, save it for later. Write it down in a separate Google Doc, or, you know, just save the idea somewhere.
Hey, that's a rare one. Psychokinetic moves should help here. It won't be a problem.
Speaking of save it for later, oh boy, what do you got? One Piece is back. Is it?
Incredible Joker.
Regular One Piece or the live action One Piece? Regular, I see. Well, sick. Is it... I feel like I say this every time. Is it close to ending?
Well, on to the next
Like...
We get back-to-back episodes today and tomorrow.
Baller.
Okay.
We're on the final arc. Damn. That's wild to think about. Because One Piece...
One Piece is gonna end.
One Piece has been on since I was like 7 years old, I think. 'Cause I remember seeing that... I remember randomly seeing episodes because it was on Toonami before Naruto came on. Moved his time slot, I see. For a while, I had the idea the final boss of my campaign will call the characters by their players' names. So, like, no, it's the kind of thing that someone makes a Tumblr post about making it sound cool, but it's not. Oof. Fucking fat oof, honestly.
I think there's ways to break the fourth wall to give that really kind of whoa feeling, but I feel like with
It's
using...
so easy to fuck up.
I feel like it's easy to fuck up, and if you use just their names, it might not have such an effect.
I feel like if I was in one of your players, I would just assume you slipped up and called me my name on accident, honestly.
Yeah.
It's on the Saturday morning cartoon slot anymore in Japan. Oh, interesting. Is that good? Is in a later time slot more adult shows means someone might die a gruesome death, and I'm afraid. I see.
Watch after all of One Piece, the fucking rubber noodle man or whatever with the straw hat dies.
Based on what I understand about One Piece, I wouldn't be shocked if that happened. But, like, yeah, he might.
We can get to the...
It means there's a 2 p.m. over here now, so that's cool. I actually landslide my campaign that a ton of GMs want to do, but either don't or try to fumble it. Please tell me about it. What happened? When are we getting more One Piece cards? That's the part I want to know. I don't care about Luffy unless he's printed on a piece of cardboard. They're on set 13 in Japan. Damn. You know, a lot of campaigns have resurrection, but you might not remember everything right up until the point of your death. Right. You gotta give, like, some
No weaknesses,
price,
no physical.
so to speak.
So let's use an emotional weapon. Fear.
Mitra! Ravage them!
Joker took one out. All right. Use my persona.
The idea you're waking up in your home base or temple, no idea what killed you. Sure.
All according to plan.
A spectacular victory.
Okay.
That was an easy.
I didn't mean for this to turn to like a grindy fucking episode, but
You're fine. So the idea of you waking up in your home base or a temple with no idea with what killed you.
Huh? You got a new skill?
But you have to be smart about it, because otherwise they're like, oh, you're just assuming we have died there. Wow, fuck you.
right.
First move is ours.
Or here's Picaro! Ravage them!
You're so gorgeous, Panther.
Prepare yourself. Tenacious. Let's go. Go down.
Hey, that's a rare
Oh,
one. Don't let it
hello. Fancy running into you here.
Its weak point isn't an option.
Feeling those
Psychokinetic
moves.
should help here. It won't be a problem.
It's more money for sure.
That was incredible, Joker. This'll end.
But in my case, I had the perfect incident to do it because they were disposing of an artifact dropping it into a star from their spaceship. So right as they let go, I smash cut to their base on their home planet. And when they checked the terminals, the star wasn't there anymore.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
That's unnerving as shit. What the fuck?
I like that though.
Yeah.
Found a chest.
See, that's like the issue, right? Is like you want, when you're the one running like a game like that, you want cool shit like that to happen, but you don't just want to tell the players, oh, the cool thing happened. You know what I mean? You don't want to be like, oh yeah, this happened. Because then, like, you know, they don't like it. You're not going to feel as accomplished. But, like, that's good. I like that. Because you got them, you know, through to their goal, and then you showed them, like, oh, by the way, shit's fucked anyway, you know. But it doesn't feel like you took anything away. I like that. I'd be hyped as fuck. Just need 100 more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what we get for, like, this Will Seed specifically, because I did not bother getting all of them when I played the game. I just sort of didn't care a lot. I'm just going off of Titan telling me that they're all good.
Yeah, nice one, Panther.
You even try.
There we go.
All according to plan.
Nice work, team.
Okay.
You gotta be patient, like I said, being able to separate the actual cool ideas from the Tumblr post ideas, and sometimes they're actually the same idea. The difference is, did you force it to happen or were you patient? Right, exactly. It's like, did you naturally weave this into what's going on, or did you just tell them, oh, by the way, like, this super cool NPC who happens to look exactly like me swooped in and saved you? Like, you know.
There's a shadow.
Hey Yoshi.
Yoshi, my man, what is
I
happening?
feel like I haven't seen you in a while, bud. How you doing?
What's going on, brother? Welcome to Driving Back and Forth, the game. When are we getting that Persona racing game? Don't do that. Just make Persona 6 already Atlas, please.
I have a feeling they're going to.
They're not. They're remaking Persona 4 first. Maybe. I still don't know if we've ever gotten official confirmation about that, but like, God, that will be so fucking funny. We'll do 4 again. I'm just throwing that out there. We will.
Yeah.
It probably won't be as soon as that game comes out, depending on when it comes out, of course, but there's a reason people are leery GMs are too into their setting because the Warriors they're just using it as an alternative to writing a book. Yeah. Doing alright, heading to work right now. Baller, baller.
Man, it's pretty late to be heading to work.
An enemy burning.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Deal major damage.
Yoshi's just robbing a bank.
Go down.
Owie.
I love when you get smashed in a game and you go owie. It brings me much joy that you, a giant, what, 6'1" man,
Yeah, something like that.
just goes owie.
Owie.
What up, Yoshi? You gonna main Ronaldo in Fatal Fury?
Not fucking Ronaldo, dude.
Not Ronaldo from Steven Universe.
Not fucking Ronaldo, bro.
Tenacious.
I hated that character.
Everyone did. Owie.
Alright, Panther's back.
Hola, Madrid. See you. I don't know what the fuck that means. Don't think I'ma get it, but yeah, unless Lenona.
Yeah, see, I don't know what the fuck they're going on about anymore.
Y'all are speaking another language.
Nice work, team.
On the bright side, we are getting a lot of fucking money and shit we can sell for more money from this, so. Which is good, because we're also gonna need to upgrade everyone's equipment at some point, probably. But we also have laundry we can do. Persona really is one of the video games of all time, huh?
That takes care
My
of
job
this.
started work an hour early without me. Truly blessed. Finish the job before I get there, please.
Brother, what are you doing? Like, what are you mentally preparing to go do at the moment?
You are always on side quests.
Yeah,
New fighting game, but it has some really fucking weird guest character choices.
oh, right, this shit.
Gotta do laundry and down a giant burger, just like in real life.
Yeah, but at least in fucking real life, I can turn the laundry on and then go get the burger. It doesn't take up my entire fucking, like, day to do
It
it.
feels like it does sometimes.
I mean, well, yeah, when you actually go to a laundromat, I guess. But you probably saw the word all. Right, yeah. For reference, they're adding just, like, actual soccer players to, like, the new Fatal Fury game.
Weird.
There was, like, another thing they announced that was, like, just as stupid, wasn't it?
Persona! Ravage them!
Joker took one out. All right.
Taking,
Take- Oh, sorry, you go.
taking out lighting and trusses for a corporate. Oh, I see. You're on cleanup duty. Gotcha. Some random Swedish DJ EDM guy. Yeah. That's wild. You boys think the next Smash Brothers game will be when we finally get Goku? I hope.
Yes.
I hope so. That'd be really funny. Die.
I think it'd be really funny if the next Smash Brothers game was, instead of a collab of a ton of random characters through history, they were a collab of all fighting game characters specifically.
Well, at that point, it wouldn't really be Smash Brothers anymore.
Okay.
But
We beat him.
that wouldn't be a bad idea for like its own thing.
But then you could have things like Goku, you could have like...
Oh, you mean like if they've ever been in a fighting game, period, they're fair game. I see what you're saying.
Yes. So you could have Goku, you could have fucking, like, literally, I don't know, like SpongeBob from that weird-ass fighting game. You could have...
All fighting characters, but still a platform fighter. No. You see, I think Salem's cooking, actually. I can get behind this. Dusk, you want to make a fake roster later? Oh yeah, some Saudi prince owns Ronaldo's soccer team, is a fan of arts music, and also holds over 95% of SNK stock. Right, that's what it is. Fuck it, I'm down. Fuck it.
Like, you could have, like, a Mortal Kombat character, Street Fighter character, Guilty Gear Strive character, SpongeBob, you could have fucking... the, like, shitty ones, too, so you could do, like, a JJK fighting...
You already said Mortal Kombat.
Pass the baton and follow up.
I don't like how much you don't like Mortal Kombat. It upsets me.
Have you played a recent Mortal Kombat?
Recent Mortal Kombat, not really, but the old Mortal Kombat I used to love. You have described Mugen, oh, on God. Ryu,
True.
Hayabusa,
True.
Izunia, dropping Scorpion, Mortal Kombat.
Dude, if Salem, like, could figure out how to work fucking Mugen, like, that, I would never see them again. Like... We gotta get Salem on Fightcade. God, no. You heard them? You heard how mad they were getting at fucking TF2 the other day? God, no.
Dude, listen, I couldn't help it. I had a long, hard day,
New mask, Joker.
and then this guy, I couldn't even process the second he was on screen and would just nuke me.
I think my favorite was when you called them a prepubescent weasel. I think that was the funniest bit, because you were so angry, but you were swearing like someone's grandma.
Let's hit him.
I was trying to not be racist or, like,
Well, you weren't even
spew
saying it in
out
chat. You were
garbage.
just saying it to us.
I know. I was trying to not, like, say something horrific.
Is that something Tiny's backstabbing me? If Salem runs in a Latin American fight game player, they will turn racist. Oh my god, that's funny. Oh, fucking A.
listen, like, I'm not trying to be TMI, but I was having a bad day. I was PMSing like a lumberjack. You know?
PMS and TF2 is a bad combination.
Yeah. Yeah. It sure fucking is, Chief.
No one deserves to be fucking, like, cramping and also getting headshot from 50 meters away.
Yep. And I main sniper, so...
Which is so awful. I wish you would play anyone else.
How about you go fuck yourself, you medicine wizard?
I play, like... I think, like, the only class I don't put any amount of time into is, like, Scout. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm trying to learn Demo Man.
Yeah, get him, Salem. I'm... For somebody who just picked up Sniper and went with it, I don't think I'm terrible. I'm
No,
not
you're
the-
definitely not. You got, like, a 10 kill streak, like, on your second game. Like,
Yeah.
play Spy like a real coward.
Man, you just outed yourself, Titan. What the hell?
Well, because you can literally just hide in a corner if you want.
Now, let's continue. Nice work, team.
And I have many times. I play Sniper and Spy. Does that make me the ultimate coward? Are you good at Sniper and Spy?
That was easy.
Because if the answer is yes, then no. Decent. And then, yeah. Depends on the enemy team comp, probably. Because half the time, when I end up hiding in a corner... How the fuck have we been streaming for like an hour?
That's how I had that one crazy game where I got 11 kids in, or
11 kids? Whoa! Hey, yo, I thought we were playing TF2, not Smash. I thought we moved on from that topic.
11 kills in one life. Sorry, I was speaking too quickly.
My bewilderment watching you guys play TF2 is reinforced my hypothesis that getting good at fighting games turns you into a complete boomer dad for all other genres. What do you mean by that?
No, that's ZZZ.
Oof.
What?
I think he's saying he's creating 11 kids. I think he's implying he's impregnating
Titan, I
fucking
could not handle
Fulcra.
you having litters of cats with Fulcra. That'd be crazy. There's a lot of ethical issues there. Like, would anthropomorphic furries, would they have litters? I don't want
Titan's about to find the fuck out for science.
He's having the litter?
He's making it.
Fucked up.
Alright, there we go, 400. Now we just keep going back and forth
For
until he shows up.
science! Jesus Christ, Titan. You need a girlfriend. I can't wait for the title of this video.
Bro, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna title this video.
Well, there it is. I don't know what to title this video.
All furries lay eggs regardless of species, little known fact. Alright.
What?
Alright, listen, Pokemon player. No, that's not how anything works. Me playing Exerd? Yeah, I'm gonna jump cancel off CS, TK, SMF, then double super for an unburstable kill versus me watching TF2. Holy fuck, I cannot tell what's happening. That guy's running around and shooting you. Right, because it's just like such a different muscle memory and like you're used to different. So that's fair. Man, I really hope he fucking spawns in soon.
Sorry, I was going from a random song to Mario. Just because I never saw the Poochyena lay an egg doesn't mean I didn't see one come out. What is wrong with you tonight? All of you.
My conclusion, dogs lay eggs.
I fucking hate it here.
Like all times, like, is that guy blind? How did he not shoot the medic? I know I would be that guy. To be fair, in TF2, right, in some games, there's just so much shit going on. Like... My favorite Pokemon headcanon that I completely choose to believe is true. Because in Pokemon, it's stated multiple times that no one actually really knows where Pokemon eggs come from. Somehow. My headcanon is that everyone 100% knows how Pokemon breeding works. They just don't want to explain it to the main character because they're fucking like 10.
Yeah. I hate how it's called daycare.
Well, like animal daycare, like doggy daycare, that's a thing.
Oh yeah, if my dog went to fucking daycare and came out with a goddamn squid baby, I would be really upset.
Well, I mean, like, that probably not the squid part, but, like, you know, that probably happens at, like, you know, dog, like, places that take care of dogs pretty often. You know, dogs
They have to be fixed.
dogs be humping. Like,
And so do I. You don't hear me bragging about it.
yeah, we do, actually. You brag about it all the time.
How?
Has anyone who's been here for the last, like, anyone who's been to any of the last 150 streams want to chime in?
I just talk about women. I don't necessarily talk about, like, humping them. Anyway, we 100% do.
How do you think they got the Howl logo? Oh my god.
Salem, I've been in VC when you're playing ZZZ.
No, thank god, there he is. Alright.
Watch it be 500 instead of 400.
Shut up! Don't even bring that energy into the world. It is not.
I will.
Oh, mister. Doing good?
400. There we go. And we got 6 stamps. Perfect.
We could make a 20-minute compilation of you saying ways I would fuck them in various ways, and that's short.
Yeah, the only reason I haven't is because I don't want to go digging through all our footage.
You are mean to me. I am just a little guy.
Hey, mister.
So we give him the crystal so we can turn into something we can actually use.
Good.
Ring of Gluttony. I don't know what this does.
I'm so proud of the Can Evelyn wrap her whip around me and do yo-yo tricks lines. I thought that was creative.
Ring of Gluttony.
Also, a compilation of them saying I'm just a little guy after the most vile acts since 50 Shades.
There's a seal of a hoarder. Innate barrier that can deflect all attacks except... Ooh. Interesting. Okay.
You know, it probably does say something that the only times you ever play as someone above, like, 15, those happen to be games without breeding, like Coliseum or Legends.
Yeah. I mean, you could make the argument that... Well, let's see. In Legends Arceus, it at least makes sense because, like, everyone's pissed terrified of these things, right? Like, they're not gonna start trying to make them breed or anything. Like, if anything, someone trying to make the Pokemon breed would probably be seen as, like, a fucking villain. Which would be an interesting angle, actually. In Coliseum... Fuck, man. No one's opening a daycare in fucking Coliseum. Like, no one wants to live in fucking Ori.
I see the platform.
Let's just didn't have access to good daycare because it was in the fucking desert. Was that Todoroki's arc in My Hero? Yeah, something like that. Anyway, back up we go. Do I have enough money? Oh, right! The fucking alarm's happening!
Do you need something?
It happens a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty generous.
Let's do it.
Ori is a wasteland. They don't have running water, much less Pokemon fucking.
They don't even have wild animals there. Like, it's canon that at least at first, like, nothing could live there.
I realize he meant to write Oraz now.
No, Ori. Ori is the name of the region in Coliseum and XD. He still spelled it wrong, but still.
I thought it was short for
You wish to
Oraz.
register a
No.
persona.
Yeah, we just
You wish
registered
to
all those.
register it to the compendium?
I didn't even know how to name. Yeah. It's I think it's literally ORREE or something. Like it's.
Alarm time!
It might just be the Or region, but I've heard multiple people call it Ore.
Always strive for more.
Let's see.
This will become an even more powerful accessory.
It's just one E. Let's see a fan game set in an Ore that had a couple decades of development. Pokemon Legends fucking Ore. Like, just, like, way later.
I'll spell the name right when they get running water. That's fucking crazy.
Mind slice.
The resulting card may be different than usual. This weapon is more powerful than normal.
Hmm. So you have to spell Fennec City, right? Because I got all the goddamn water. I guess I don't need any of that.
One of my fists is an alarm
Beans,
fusion.
Jesus Christ, cat.
So I need to make sure I keep an eye. I need to keep a hold of. Oh, I can just do this now.
I see.
Because this won't be
is
an
certainly
accident.
a powerful persona.
You seek power beyond your
63,
limits.
perfect.
Choose which skills to inherit.
You look like you like physical skills. What the fuck did I need to keep on this fucking guy? I like totally forgot here. Masakunda. Before I forget. Or no, that's the wrong one.
I was just about to say.
Masakunda. Or it just shows that Pokemon people are really good at making towns. Outside of like 3 places, everyone Ori doesn't look nearly as awful as the desert surrounding it. Right, but then there's one town that's literally made out of garbage. Like...
I cannot expect any new power. Now,
Alright, there we
let
go.
us begin.
My hair is driving me crazy.
I'm sorry, dear.
I might need to go to a fucking place to get my hair cut tomorrow. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's their fault.
I was trying to grow my hair out to do like the Carlac haircut, but literally it's driving me up a wall.
Begin searching.
Alright, so... Fuck it, we'll hit an accident again just because I don't really have any items I want to make at the moment.
Unicorn!
He's a bit too high level. Well, no. Because we're not even going to get him.
It is neither remarkable nor unremarkable.
I don't really need either of these fuckers for anything now.
Choose which skills to inherit.
Expect a modest skip well.
Probably says something the only place that was built in the last... It probably says something the only place that was built in the last few years is just a modern building. Yeah. It's really funny to me that, like, Ori is, like, so fucked up and awful and full of, like, crime. And then, like, you look up, like, oh, what was this place, like, based off of? What was the inspiration? It was just Arizona.
That's wild.
Like, they're like, yeah, this is what Arizona's like. Like, I want to see what happens when when the Pokemon devs, like, take on Florida or something. Like, in the right. Son of a bitch!
Didn't we get her like twice? from
Yes! Yes, we have!
Well now, a most
Okay, so stop doing fusion accidents. Got it.
this? I mean, again, you had nothing to lose.
I would have rather had the thing that was supposed to come out of that.
Something.
Like, it's not even funny anymore. It's just, here's a shit persona.
Oh, it would seem.
See? You can do it.
Not many tasks left. We might be getting close to finding out the hidden goal behind that list. You know, thanks to you, I'm actually starting to look forward to seeing what happens. Your attitude has shifted quite considerably, Carolyn. I see now that the harsh mask you wear during the fusion ritual is nothing more than a facade. What? Perhaps in your heart you have longed for the days the inmate would come fuse specified personas. That's not true. What do you know? You've been awful chatty lately. I suppose you're correct. I've never heard you laugh before, Justine. We've both clearly changed quite a bit recently. Perhaps my hypothesis is true after all.
Yes.
We have thought if we were to
Way
complete
two halves of a whole idiot.
we have thought that if we were to complete the list, we would bring to light the intent of its creator. We've overseen the inmate, all the while concerning changes have begun to appear with it. Blah blah blah. It's the same shit that they have said before. This game has a real big problem with repetition. I can hear a voice in my head. I recognize this voice. Ugh. Carolyn? What seems to be the matter? You're behaving quite abnormally. Does something trouble you? Our apologies, Master. Is the inmate proving to be too horrible a subject for you? No, the fault is not lie with him. If you must reprimand anyone, let it be us. I see. Very well. Continued onward with rehabilitation. Our deepest apologies for that brief loss of composure. Now then, you've completed 3 tests. Let's bestow upon you the next reward. We'll now grant you access to the Guillotine Booster. Think of it as a way to increase the number of personas you can make with the group Guillotine. Plus, now you can perform some extra strong fusions using 5 or 6 personas.
Holy fuck.
You should be able to figure it out with some effort, inmate. I mean, you've come this far. To be fair, Jameson, they made Mount Battle, and that thing's clearly made of similar material as Pyrite Town, which is pretty impressive considering it's an active volcano and fucking flying. That's true. But that's more of just like the level of technology in the Pokemon as a setting being completely fucked sideways. They've been able to revive the dead since 1997. As you change the measure of clear strength, the 11th Arcana, which near evenly splits the major 22, the awakening of the unknown, a solitary woman coming to face a lion. Let's sign the inmate's next test before we discuss the matter any further. The major changes, that must be really be important. Fine. This is gonna be incredible. I gotta do 2 tests where you can have it.
Listen well.
Or AR, if nothing else, goddamn resilient.
Yeah, indomitable human spirit and all that.
Farewell.
First time for an extra reward. We need to make bugs with Samarakarm. If you remember, bugs we can only
With the little bear.
we can only make because we got so far in Memento. So this is also blocked by story progress. So if we go to create new personas,
The inmate needs
and we
our
go
guidance
to
and
Persona
wishes
Fusion,
for
and
an
we go
institution.
to Advanced
Together,
Fusion, we have a bunch of new options through the group Guillotine.
Trumpeter.
Bugs,
I want to see Trumpeter.
Trumpeter needs all the riders.
I can't. Oh.
Yeah, he's just the cutout there. But we can see there's some really fucking good shit down here that needs 5 to 6 personas.
Yes, Michael.
Humans and their insistence on living in the worst fucking places. Hey man, if it keeps the rent down.
Hell, biker! Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah! Rip.
We don't have the shit to make him at the moment, but...
What path do you
Humans and their insistence in living in the worst fucking places.
But yeah, so we're not going to be able to make... Well, actually, hold on.
Fusion.
Let me check again. Advanced
Can you
Fusion.
gather them up?
Well, I mean, he's way higher level, so it'll cost some fucking cash, but... Hariti? Hold on, because we have 2 of these already.
You could also argue that it actually cloning based on DNA rather than reviving. After all, does Team Rocket seem smart enough to figure out how to make Mewtwo from scratch?
My counterpoint to that is that any less impressive than what I said? Is cloning something based on its DNA and making a whole viable animal that stays alive not just as impressive as saying, fuck it, it's alive now? Because in the modern day, we still can't fucking do that. We did that once with a sheep, and it died in like a month. Actually, I don't know if she made it that far.
I think the sheep lived.
Did it live? I thought it died like really quick.
I think that was like a long time ago, and then they figured it out.
Did they? Yeah. Why do we keep fucking with sheep?
Sheep are cheap.
Let's see.
You know that they have
Was
almost
it 6
made it
years?
so you can actually have a baby without getting pregnant. Like you put an embryo in a machine.
Yeah.
It fucking grosses me out, man.
Well, not everyone can do it. You know, if you can't use your own cooter, store-bought's fine.
I know, but like, and that's fine. That's not to discredit that. It's just the idea of a baby growing in a robot freaks me out. 6 years, actually.
Oh, damn. But yeah, that still fucks, because, like, I know Pokemon's timeline is a little wonky, but due to Gen 1 also being Gen 1, it basically takes place in, like, the year it came out, because we have, like, exact dates and, like, for certain events, and they reference real-life events and blah, blah, blah. So, like, Pokemon's been Jurassic Park level since the 90s. In other words, yeah, it's actually a lot less impressive because we're a hell of a lot closer than we're ever to undoing death. Elon Musk did that a bunch of times, and he did it the way that was supposedly angles the odds towards males. Huh. And you know what? Hold on. I'm going to try something real quick. We need to summon some persona.
Finished for now? Justine, you handled. Read here.
Because apparently, if I make Fuki and Principality.
Putting a baby in a robot, otherwise known as what I'm gonna do to Aegis.
Shut the fuck up!
Titan! Go touch grass! Go find someone!
I
Jesus
thought-
Christ!
I thought you were gonna tell him to go touch himself. I thought you were gonna be like, go jerk off instead of being here and bothering us about it. The worst part is, I was gonna jump in and be like, yeah, go fucking goon someone else.
Wow.
This a fee is required and accept this persona.
Okay, so we fuse these two together.
You'd like to
No!
rudeness,
If we fuse
you
these
may
two
need-
together,
Now choose.
we get Hariti, which is the last ingredient we need for bugs. Unfortunately, she's not gonna learn that skill we need until she levels up one more time, so something is getting fucking
Then you can have
thrown in the
Select
gallows.
skills you'd like to inherit.
I like intense focus.
I don't want to touch grass. I want to touch a goth woman. Then figure it out. The impressive part is getting DNA from fossils that consistently.
Yeah, true.
Thanks for the coupons, Titan. I'm gonna need them soon.
its power will be nothing.
Yep.
My.
We are not gonna have enough money to. Well, once we go sell our shit, maybe we'll have enough. But we'll at least have all three of these for when we can make bugs.
I've been trying for 2 years.
And also, whatever the fuck Carolus was doing in Galar, not giving a fuck. Honestly, I think is the answer. It sucks because I love the idea of the Galar fossils. It's such a fun idea. I just really hate the
Power
execution.
requires sacrifice.
By the way, I wasn't here for some of the streams lately, Salem. How'd you like the end of the pyramid? It was very cool. I really like Futaba.
Which is the Pokemon equivalent of woolly mice. I love that the woolly mice are real.
That
Me
enough?
too, but it also wigs me out. Shame it happened in Britain.
I don't know if I need this guy. He's like our highest level thing. Yeah,
Do not
fuck it.
expect
This is the power.
Because
you
you're
gain.
gonna. Well, actually, wait. Doesn't one of you? No.
This is the power.
Do that.
This may be a bit gruesome.
So once this one hits level 41, then we can come back and check this. Yeah, Bufala. Nice. Let's just see what else we can make, just for shits. Because we got a lot of random stuff in our pockets here.
Let us begin the search. I
Oh, the
see.
snakes.
A strong persona indeed.
I like them.
I like how Persona's version of Orochi just has the body of, like, the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah,
Like,
which ruined everything, naturally. Yeah.
we make the Toilet Demon,
A strong
but we wouldn't really
persona
get anything
indeed.
out of it. Counselor. We are gonna want to be bumping up Maruki's social link as much as we can. And unfortunately, Mothman is out of skill, but he's just like a better fucking persona than that. I don't want to do that.
You okay with this?
So I'm sorry, you're trying to make bugs right now?
No, we're gonna make bugs later, but I have everything we need to make bugs once that last one levels up one more time.
Okay.
Because then she'll learn the skill that we need, and we're gonna need a lot of money to summon bugs, because bugs is level 46 persona, and we are not even level 40.
Ah.
I see. A strong persona.
Because I think they expect you to use the money option to cheat this a bit quicker, you know?
Yeah.
You seem pretty good.
You wish for more power than you can handle.
Now, it costs like the rest of our money, but we don't really need it, so fuck it.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Healing, tentacle damage. Well, actually, fuck, I'll take the healing. Come on, game, please. Increase stack of all allies.
power.
Actually, wait, because if you have Maziondo, you're probably gonna learn that. It's too
It
psychic.
will risk now for a rebirth.
Sorry.
You're fine.
I know there's a lot of random back and forth of me just like mumbling to myself.
Listen, sometimes you gotta talk to yourself to get yourself through something.
Yeah.
The human mind can really, technically, only efficiently focus on one task at a time, and we are in a world that expects us to focus on way more than that, so. You may be able to quote-unquote multitask, but that means your cognition has to switch back and forth really quickly.
Yeah. Remember Titania
pretty
being
tough.
cool? Oh, it's just like a fairy. This fairy smells like shit.
Why? Oh. Damn.
Looks pretty tough.
Grapes of the olive? Who up gracing their olives right now?
Decreases HP SP cost to 0 during one more. That's hysterical. No, these fucking DLC personas are fucking wild. We can look at Unicorn.
Unicorn! Yeah! I love unicorns, but not like girly unicorns. I like the old-fashioned,
Like this one who's glaring at you?
yeah, like the medieval fucking unicorns. Like, hell yeah. That's not Titania. Her hair wasn't even red.
You
True.
done already? What?
Alright, now we can leave.
No slacking off.
We are this close to hitting the last rank of that.
I want a coffee.
What else is new?
Let's do it.
I might make a coffee. I also have to pee, so I'm gonna have to
I
get
like
up
the
anyway.
unicorns too. Yeah, the unicorns.
I'm sorry. I'll be back in a minute, chat. I need to go get a beverage. And release urine.
Abandoned by my wife again.
You aren't abandoned. You're fine.
things I do for love. The things I do for love. Quit kissing beans and go take care of your shit.
I love kissing bean, baby. Oh.
Alright. I kind of set them up for that one. Oh, who now? Swear to fuck if it's Yosuke again. Okay. Do you just quote a character from a scene where he pushed a child out of a 30-foot window because he saw him clapping his sister? What? No. Me? No, I was doing courage. I was doing for all the things I do for love. Oh, so no, I know about that. Like, that was like the first thing I ever saw about Game of Thrones. Because isn't it the first episode? Sorry, Yuji, we got shit to do. Game of Thrones fascinates me. Because I've never watched it. Dusk, could you get in here and, like, microwave this guy's shins, please? Thanks. His first episode, yeah, that's why he's crow for. Ah, I see.
Okay. You should be grateful.
Game of Thrones fascinates me because I never watched it back in its heyday. I did not buy into the hype. It didn't sound like anything I would be interested in. Which is wild because, like, Salem was, like, super fucking into it when that shit was new, right?
Okay.
So it's not like I didn't hear about it all the time. It's just wild to me how much they fumbled that bag. You know what I mean?
Break it, okay?
Like, that shit went from the most popular shit in the world to everyone on the planet being like, no, it's garbage. Like, I have never met anyone who defends, like, the last chunk of Game of Thrones, ever. And you know how wild that is? Like, there are people out there who will defend anything. There are people who willingly buy Sonic games. Like, for fuck's sake. Like, some people just consume anything, you know? 2017, the Game of Thrones glazing was crazy. That's the thing, was it glazing? Like, was it? Because, again, I don't know. I didn't watch it, right? Like, was it glazing?
Come again.
Or was it actually just good at that point, and then it was just fucking bad? At least I acknowledge Sonic games are bad.
By the way,
Kind of want to wait for Salem to come back before I start this cutscene, but could be worse. You can still buy Pokemon games. That is not worse. Buying Pokemon games is not worse than buying Sonic games. Absolutely the fuck not. Modern Pokemon might not be as good as it used to be, but like, no. Because Sonic has been bad for like 20 fucking years. Like, there are people who defend Sword and Shield. Okay, see, that I can't help. That I cannot mention. Okay, you know what? Since I don't want to do like this social link build without Salem, let me you know, put my feelers out here, right? I never watched it because I read the books and don't have the attention span to sit through hour-long episodes I already knew the plot of. Also, I accidentally put on the first episode with my mom, so I was kind of scarred by that. Yeah, fuck that. Let me put my little fucking feelers out here because I was already talking about Gen 7 and, you know, doing the game key ends in between. And don't be surprised if I ask this a couple times just leading up to it just to gauge, you know, where interest is. But, you know, I've got a lot of the regulars in here right now. Would you guys want me to do Sword and Shield at some point? Like, when we get to it? Because, obviously, it's not good. Right? It's not good. But I'm afraid that, A, if I don't do it, Salem's going to try to do it, and it's going to take twice as fucking long. Because they're going to be desperately looking for secrets that are not there. Because I love them, but they are going to think, oh, it's time to explore when there's nothing to explore. Because that's just the way they play games. They want to explore, right? And also, it feels weird, like, just skipping over it. Because I feel like we could have some amount of fun shitting on it, because it wouldn't take that long. Sword and Shield's not long. Like... I think the time slot Sword and Shield would get should be replaced by Nier Automata. I think Nier Automata would take a decent amount longer than Sword and Shield. It's just boring. I mean, yeah, it is boring. Like, I cannot lie about that. It is just not, it is not fun. I don't know, it's just, some part of me feels weird just skipping over an entire gen of Pokemon, you know? Cheat in a competitive team at level 100? I don't need to do that. I can just sit on the controller and win that way. You definitely could. I recommend, of all things, getting the DLC, because DLC at least has something. That's also something, right? Like, the DLC is, at least, from what I understand, at least interesting. But, like, I'm not going to just play the DLC. That'd be weird. I know, like, you don't need to finish the game to access the DLC in that game, I think. But, you know, I wouldn't want to just jump in and just do that, right? That'd be weird. That something is the bear that broke VGC. And singles. He broke singles. Well, okay, the dark one did. The water one's bad. Legit idea. You should do a one-off stream playing Sword and Shield format at Showdown and say you stream Sword and Shield and move on with your life. The worst part is Sword and Shield format's like so fucking boring. Like, you can sort of sandwich your playthrough with good. Yeah. I don't know. It's just one of those things because, like, I know Salem at least wants to experience it, but I really don't want them streaming it because, like, I feel like that's going to be so much more disappointing for them. You know what I mean? Like, that's why you do one stream, then you do it. Like, I don't know. I feel like they would be so viciously disappointed and not in a way that would be, like, funny. You know what I mean? Because I know them. Salem's favorite thing about games is exploring and finding all the little secrets and everything, and like Sword and Shield is a fucking hallway, and I feel like they're gonna be banging their head against the wall going, there has to be a secret somewhere the entire time, you know? You do the Isle of Armor almost instantly and it scales to the beginning of a playthrough, and then you can do the Crown Tundra later. Has Salem played Sword and Shield off stream? No, they have not. Get a run from the high seas and have Salem stream in VC, then they can stop anytime. That's not a terrible idea. I've only dabbled with Switch emulation. I haven't I haven't like played on a Switch emulator before, so I don't know how good any of them are. Because as far as I know, like the top like 2 or 3 got fucking axed. But now the Switch 2 is coming out, you know, Nintendo probably won't be looking in that direction very much longer. I don't know. That's something I thought of. Welcome back, dear.
Hello.
What do you got?
I brought you a drink.
Oh, thank you.
Here. It's Mountain Dew.
Ooh, thank you.
You're welcome. And I got sugar-free s'mores coffee, and I also have a cup full of edible cookie dough.
Fantastic. That's right. We haven't played Showdown in VC much. I go through phases with playing Showdown and like doing competitive.
I need my blankie.
I really do.
Remember when you taught me Showdown?
Yeah, well, because you asked me to.
Uh-huh.
You know, something we could play together on our garbage laptops as children.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot see chat with that cup in the way.
That's fine.
Sorry, we were discussing hypothetical... we were discussing hypothetical future stream plans.
There you go.
I think it's because despite everything, I'm kind of terrible at competitive Pokemon, so I don't play it. That's fair. Getting good at competitive Pokemon is like a lot of memorization. They have a Showdown for Infinite Fusion. I need to do Infinite Fusion at some point. I don't know when I'm going to start sprinkling in Pokemon fan games. I don't know if I'll wait for us to be caught up with modern Pokemon or like maybe after we do Gen 7. Because like, as much as I like Scarlet and Violet, I'm not in a hurry to get to Scarlet and Violet. And we need to do Legends Arceus in between that at some point.
Yay.
Anywho, sorry.
What were potential plans you were talking about?
I was asking them if they wanted me to do Sword and Shield or just skip it because it is so aggressively fucking boring, but I feel weird skipping an entire gen of Pokemon. The reason this started is because we're gonna do another thing of USK Social Link. I didn't want to just do it while you were upstairs.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. I didn't realize what we were doing. Despite everything you said, I'm better at Yu-Gi-Oh! Than I am Pokemon. I mean, that's fair. I'll say this, the norm for this channel is to play the game off-stream first, right? So do an off-stream playthrough first, and then maybe you might decide if you don't want to stream it anymore. Well, that's the thing. Do I ever want to play Sword and Shield again in my life? No, not really. Would I be willing to do it for your guys' entertainment? Absolutely. But I also don't want to do it if you guys would just not want to be here for it. You know what I mean? And it's not bad enough, and it's not bad in a way that's funny, so I can't just pawn it off on you and be like, here, play Pokemon. You know, because you'll just be like, wow, this sucks. And then we'll move on. It won't be funny.
It might be fun.
At least if I do it, I know, like, okay, here we go. Alright, we're done. You know, I could probably do the entirety of Sword and Shield in, like, 3 streams. Max. It's not hard. I'm all set, thank you. The only reason I played through it again, because the DLC came out or something, maybe? Anywho. Yusuke's thing got accepted to the art museum.
Yeah!
Or the art exhibit or whatever.
Bueno.
All right.
Who knows?
Indeed.
In addition to the exposition aspect of the show, there's also an evaluation portion. I believe my piece truly stands out among the sea of art here. Because I wanted to keep my streak of having used Crobat in every single generation. That's so fair. And yet nobody has come to see it. Perhaps they are so afraid of the truth held within them they dare not take a closer look. What is this supposed to be? There's a dark, almost sinister aura emanating from it. The title is Desire. I see no desire here. I understand now. The area is for the students. The artists most likely decide to paint this on a whim. Indeed, there's neither elegance nor emotion in this piece. Come, dear, there are much more detailed paintings over there.
Wow.
Anyway, I'd like to hijack this question to properly launch the 4th year of lobbying for Nier Automata. We'll get to it. When we get to it, I'm in the middle of a 300 fucking hour game at the moment.
We also...
That's good, do. Sorry.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
There's no need to worry, I'm not bothered in the slightest. Nothing more than a drivel of unrefined commoners. I needn't pay any mind to them. As long as those who are in the know understand my work, I'll be happy.
We definitely have some plans about what is coming after Year of the RPG.
Yeah.
Can't wait for Salem to never shut up about
2B. Her name is just 2B.
That's lame.
Well, she's a robot. Nier Automata, she's a robot.
2B's ass.
Hold on. Give it a minute. A2, B. Images.
I mean, she's alright.
I cannot see Chow that cop in the way, Sweet Pea.
It's a Shakespeare reference. What will happen first, the near stream or me getting a girlfriend? Vote now on your phones.
You think quite clearly why I was accepting the exhibition. The technique is excellent. However, the composition as a whole is mediocre at best.
To be
did you say?
or not to be. Thank you, Titan.
Ah, you're the artist. Title is listed as desire, but that idea is quite overused. Some may even call it stale. If you want to paint abstract work with an odd theme, you must inject some individuality into it. What? Take another look. Try to remove yourself from the artist bias. These brushstrokes are splendid, given your age, but does this painting really tell you anything? It's empty, devoid of meaning. I should take a more critical eye to your work in the future if you want to progress as an artist. My work is empty?
What a dick.
No, it may be difficult to bear at times, but the holder is entitled to their own opinion.
Why?
Smash, next question.
But why? I put my heart and soul into this piece, captured the very essence of desire.
A2 is low-key hotter, though.
I don't actually know what A2 looks like, hold on.
I mean, if 2B offered, I wouldn't decline. I would just be happy to be involved, honestly, with a woman at all. So,
I mean...
let me see. Yeah.
Not the fucking...
Dude. Like, yeah. Yeah.
Could this be?
Yeah. Women.
So you guys having a bit of a breakdown because his art isn't good or something?
There's also a twink in there somewhere. Nice.
What's going to happen to me now without art? What will remain of my being?
This isn't like you.
Agreed.
Beans.
You're correct.
Jesus.
Surrendering myself to fate after only one failure would be very much unlike me. Still, being criticized with someone with such a keen eye is truly painful.
Okay.
There's all the more reason I must break out of my slump and must prove my ability to him.
That's the spirit.
I will start by painting. After that, I will paint, beyond which I shall paint even more. It's the only way I will learn how to capture the very essence of emotion. After all, you can only accomplish so much using logic to analyze contents of the heart. I still hope you allow me to continue. I hope you allow me to continue my sweetheart services as well, Pixel. Sorry, stroke. I shall conquer this. Get really used to Yosuke's art ending up here than him having a breakdown after. Because that happens like 3 more times through this fucking social link.
Let us return home.
A2 also has a Berserker mode. It's like, holy fuck, full body cast incoming, man, and the coupon cycle has been completed. Back to you, Titan.
I'm bricked.
Ayo!
Jameson.
Because it wasn't even a joke. You just went, I'm bricked.
As if I have a brick to be bricked.
As if I have the fucking concrete to make a brick.
As if I have the gravy to make a baby. Shut up. I was speaking.
Ah, you're back.
Anyway. Oh, Takechi.
Shit, I don't have anything good to say for the coupon.
Just save it for later.
Hey,
No, hold on. I'll say it for you, Titan, okay?
No.
So I'm Titan. Pulchra! Meow! Bark, bark, bark! Litters of kittens! There we
I
go.
steal the coupon midair. Menda, pass it along. It's okay. Unlike NFTs, they hold their value.
Awesome.
I like the mental image of Dusk not having a more concrete sense and just shouting Midna at the top of his lungs and be like, no, your turn. Ooh!
Oog! Speaking of coupons, here you go, David.
You, woman!
Hur, hur, hur. I'm so sorry I'm like this. Jesus Christ. Wait, never mind, I need him back.
Please head to the exam room.
That's fine.
Takumi is such a great
We're
take, though.
not
Holy
hitting
fuck.
another rank of the thing. It's
I
fine.
want to be.
You wanna be useful data, we know.
I was gonna say I want to hit her data, but you know.
doesn't make any sense.
Wanna pound her pussy!
You're back.
Get with it, man. You wasted plenty of words on Midna. You don't need any more. Legit, how did they make this character the way they did? They took a baddie.
It's amazing what Atlas can do when they design adult women.
I know.
I still think it's really fucking funny.
We were talking about Pokemon. What I would do to a Zoroark is illegal in 41 states.
I think it's hysterical that when Atlas did make
It's a dog.
I think it's a fox actually.
Oh my god! As if that makes it any better, Jameson.
I would argue it makes it worse actually. Actually, I don't know. I don't know where.
Oh
the...
yeah, so you would choose. So we have a lot to unpack with that, Jameson.
It sounds like a Titan problem actually. What the fuck was I saying? I think it's
Titan's gonna be packing in the Zoroark.
I think it's really funny that when Atlas finally made a game where the entire cast was adults, that's when they took out the romance shit.
Oh.
I was so mad I couldn't marry my wife. It was between the wife and Heisme.
Sound even or odd?
Ah! That one.
You fucked us.
I did?
Yes. Yeah, 2 fours.
You liked it. Breaking news! Famous JRPG studio Atlas has been accused of pandering the adult woman fetish.
Yeah, they made Catherine the hottest, or Katharina the hottest character yet. So what if it takes a human form as they've done more than once? They're not actually transforming into a human. They're looking. It's an illusion. So like, I don't know if that really counts for anything.
I don't know if I'd say Katharina is the hottest character yet, but she's definitely your type.
Is Katharina the one that's just fucking Kit again?
It's literally just
The pink one? Is she the pink one? Yeah, that's just Kit again.
the pink one with cat ears, cat tail,
No, I know
and
what I
booty
said.
shorts,
I know what I
and
said.
is
That's
a
ju-
bimbo.
Hold on, I'm gonna show you something real quick.
Also, you give me shit, but you would go for the little Batman. Yeah, he's got a sad, tragic story, and, like, he's cool.
Oh, I should have used. Yeah, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Kit. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh joke for everyone not paying attention.